What if I told you that the biggest reason most people never become wealthy has nothing to do with how much they earn? What if the real problem is not your salary, but your habits? Warren Buffett once gave a warning, so simple, yet so powerful, that most people ignore it completely. And because of that, they stay broke. Not for a year, not for 5 years, but for life. The question is, are you making this mistake right now? Think about it for a second. Every single day, you make financial decisions. Small ones, big ones. Decisions that seem harmless, but over time, they shape your entire future. Warren Buffett is not just a billionaire. He is one of the greatest investors of all time. A man who turned simple ideas into extraordinary wealth. A man who understands money better than almost anyone on this planet. But what makes him truly powerful is not just how he makes money. It is how he avoids losing it. Because losing money is easy. Anyone can do that. But keeping money, growing money, multiplying money, that requires discipline. That requires awareness. That requires control. And today, we are going to break down one of his most important warnings. A spending habit that is silently destroying financial futures all over the world. A habit that looks normal, feels normal, but is incredibly dangerous. If you truly understand this and apply it, you will not just save money. You will completely transform your life. Here it is. The mistake that keeps people poor is this: spending money you do not have to impress people who do not care. Let that sink in. Because it is happening everywhere. People are not buying things out of necessity. They are buying things for validation, to feel important, to feel successful, to feel seen. A nicer car, a bigger house, more expensive clothes, luxury watches, the latest phone, every single year. And most of the time, it is not even their money. It is credit. It is loans. It is debt. It is future income, already spent, before it even arrives. And this creates a dangerous illusion. From the outside, it looks like success. It looks like progress. It looks like wealth. But on the inside, it is pressure. It is stress. It is anxiety. Bills that keep growing. Payments that never stop. And a life that depends entirely on the next paycheck. This is how people get trapped. Slowly. Silently. Without even realizing it. They earn more, so they spend more. They get a raise, so they upgrade their lifestyle. They make more money, but they never build wealth. Because every increase in income is matched by an increase in spending. And without realizing it, they stay exactly where they started. No savings, no investments, no financial security. Just a more expensive version of the same life. And the worst part, they think they are progressing. They think they are moving forward. But they are actually standing still. Or even worse, moving backward. Because debt accumulates, interest grows, and pressure increases. One unexpected event, a job loss, a medical emergency, a crisis, and everything collapses. That is how fragile this lifestyle really is. Now imagine two people, same income, same environment, same opportunities, but completely different outcomes. The first person chooses appearance. They want to look successful. They finance a luxury car. They move into a high-end apartment. They spend on brands. They travel often. They show everything online. Every purchase gives them a rush. Every upgrade feels like progress. But slowly, things begin to change. Their expenses increase. Their responsibilities grow. Their stress rises. Their freedom disappears. They are no longer working to build a future. They are working to maintain an image. Now look at the second person. Same income, same opportunities, but a completely different mindset. They choose discipline. They choose control. They choose long-term thinking. They live in a reasonable home. They manage their expenses carefully. They avoid unnecessary upgrades. They do not chase status. Instead, they focus on building. They invest every month, consistently, patiently, without emotion, without distraction. At first, it does not look impressive. No luxury, no attention, no validation. But something powerful is happening. Their money is working. Their investments are growing. Their future is being built. Quietly. Then faster. Then exponentially. Time passes. 5 years. 10 years. 15 years. And suddenly, the difference becomes undeniable. The first person is still working, still stressed, still dependent, still trapped. The second person has options. They have freedom. They have control. They have peace of mind. This is the difference between looking rich and actually being rich. Now ask yourself, which one do you want to be? Because this decision is not made once. It is made every single day, with every purchase, with every financial choice. Now let us go deeper. Why do people fall into this trap? Why is this so common? It is not because people are careless. It is not because they lack intelligence. It is because they are influenced. We live in a world of comparison. A world where success is displayed constantly. You open your phone, and you see luxury, cars, vacations, perfect lifestyles. And it creates pressure. A silent pressure. To keep up. To match. To belong. So people spend, even when they cannot afford it. They chase a lifestyle, instead of building a future. They prioritize appearance over reality. And this is exactly what Warren Buffett warned about. Because once you enter this cycle, it becomes addictive. You want more. You spend more. You upgrade more. And escaping becomes harder. So how do you break free? How do you escape this trap? The answer is simple, but not easy. Live below your means. Not at your means. Below your means. This is where everything changes. Because the difference between what you earn and what you spend, that difference is your power. If you earn 3,000, do not live like you earn 3,000. Live like you earn 2,000. That gap becomes your opportunity. Stop buying things to impress people. Because the truth is, most people are too focused on themselves to care about what you own. The car you drive, the clothes you wear, the lifestyle you show. It does not matter as much as you think. What matters is what you build, what you own, what generates income, what grows over time. Focus on assets. Assets pay you. Assets grow. Assets create freedom. Investments. Businesses. Skills. Knowledge. These are the things that change your life. Liabilities do the opposite. They take from you. They drain you. They keep you stuck. And most people confuse them. They buy liabilities, thinking they are assets. That is the illusion. Master delayed gratification. Learn to say no. Learn to wait. Learn to control your impulses. Because every time you delay a purchase, you give your money time to grow. And time is the most powerful force in building wealth. Think long term. Always. Every decision you make today has a consequence tomorrow. That money you spend impulsively could have been invested. That investment could have multiplied. And that multiplication could have changed your life. Wealth is not built overnight. It is built slowly. Through consistency. Through discipline. Through patience. Warren Buffett's warning is clear. If you continue to spend without purpose, if you chase appearance instead of value, you will stay stuck. But if you change your mindset, if you take control, if you become intentional, everything changes. Because true wealth is not visible. It is not loud. It is not flashy. It is built quietly, step by step, decision by decision, day after day. Now I want to ask you something. Be honest with yourself. Have you ever bought something just to impress others? Just to feel better? Just to look successful? If yes, you are not alone. But now you are aware. And awareness is the first step to change. Drop your answer in the comments. And if this message made you think, if it opened your eyes, if it made you question your habits, make sure you subscribe. Because the next lesson might be the one that completely transforms your future.